Hey, channel surfers. You know how sometimes you really want something and it just doesn't pan out? Like when Vinny really wanted Mickey out, but then she won the power of veto? Or like when I really wanted an exciting Power Week of Big Brother and we got Vinny for HOH. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen tonight. Tonight is Thursday night, live eviction. Ava, Kelly, and Kat are facing eviction. We'll have the BB Blockbuster, and I'm just crossing my fingers, toes, bra straps, whatever I can cross. Ava, you better stay in this game, girl. Big Brother, season 27, episode 24. Let's watch.
Remote reality, yeah, that's the key. Unlocking stories wild and free. With the host, side by side. Channel surfers, let's ride.
I'm about to start off with the most lawyer dorky rant. Julie says that Vinny is Chief Justice of the Judges Alliance and that they're handing out sentences. Now, judges do hand out sentences. Justices sit on an appeals court and review the sentences of the lower court to decide whether or not it complies with the law. So if he's Chief Justice, technically he's the head of the other justices on the appeals court. Are they appealing to him? Well, it seems like Rachel did this week. She's not on the block. All right, that was stupid and cheesy. I digress. And Vince's decision to put Kat up has left a trail of tears in its wake, including Vinny's. There's been a trail of tears this entire game. His HOH is not changing that. He's been crying this whole game. I don't know that it really has to do with his nomination or just that this house, they're soppy. They're soppy little housemates. Or maybe Vinny found out that Kat wants to pluck out all his mustache hairs with a pair of tweezers, one at a time. Yeah, that would be okay to cry, Vinny. I don't know. Is this going to be a crazy up? Do I need to get a box of tissues? No, I'm good. Rachel Riley, you are a smart player. You're like the Matrix over here, just dodging bullets. I think you played an excellent social game to keep yourself off the block this week. Not only that, but you also realize you need to keep your eyes open on Vinny. You know what he was plotting. He was talking a little too much jibber jabber. And if they're playing a week to week game, I promise you Rachel's playing a week to week game as well. It's just not a week to week game. Vinny, he's crying in his nachos because he can't have an HOH where everybody's happy. Maybe he should go take notes from Ava. And speaking of a little too much blabby, Ashley is talking to Kat and telling her, you know what, it's fine. We'll get Kelly out. And Kelly's sitting there taking a straight up nap right beside her in the bunk. Oops. At first I was wondering, like, is she pretending to be sleeping? I think she might have actually been snoozing. Kat feels good if she's against Kelly, but she doesn't feel that confident against Ava. She doesn't think she has the votes if it's Ava. And Lauren, who has the final two with Vince, is really confused. Why would he nominate Kat instead of Rachel? Well, Lauren, it's because you can't trust Vince. He's telling you he has the final two. You and like everybody else in this house. Actually, he has the final two with Kelly. Did you know that? Two of his final twos are on the block. Well, one of his final twos and one of his final twos besties. And thinking about jury, Vinny thinks it's time to get rid of Kelly. He doesn't think he's ever going to pull her back to his side. This was probably the final straw for her. You know what, Vinny, though? Vinny, old boy, this girl can win some BB Blockbusters. So I wouldn't start celebrating too soon. Rachel still has it out for Keanu. She is coming at him hard, which, again, excellent strategy. Although the nominations have been done at this point, but better to make Vinny feel confident that you've got his back. And Keanu did try to get you out, so screw him. And Keanu's got his finger on the pulse. He knows exactly why Rachel's mad, but he's just gonna play stupid. Oh, like, why are you so mad, Rachel? Just his little hair. Keanu. To this romantic Dungeon and Dragon scene with Keanu and Vinny. Keanu is professing his love and loyalty, but at first, his disfavor. This game doesn't favor the scared, Vinny. It favors the bold. Vinny breaks down and starts crying. I'm choosing you. I need you to choose me. Vinny's still sobbing. You're the one. Vinny's in his hood on the floor, boo-hooing. I want to raise you up. I need a partner. And then Rachel walks in and tells him dinner's ready and is a little bit worried about Vinny because he is still sobbing on the floor. But he kind of clears up those crocodile tears real fast. He's like, no, I'm good, Rachel. I'm good. And then she leaves and he's right back to crying. And Rachel goes on to say, I'm not letting Keanu get much time with Vinny. I need him to be led in the direction I need him led into. So what's going to work? Rachel's social game and insert of prowess, or Keanu's dramatic Dungeon and Dragon speeches? Or are they just going to pull Vinny in half and each take half of them? I mean, he is playing both sides of the house, so that's probably likely. The experience that Rachel has in this game from playing it several times is invaluable. Not only does she know how to get in there and manipulate a situation, but she also knows who to get out and when. Everybody's ready to go after Kelly, but Kelly literally has nobody in this house. 0 people. She's expendable. At any time, we can get rid of Kelly. So she starts telling this to Mickey, Morgan, and Ashley and explains Kat, she's got more connections. She's connected to Lauren. She's connected to Keanu. She has connections that aren't on your side. Kelly has no one. What's the better option here? Ashley's a smart girl. She sees the point. I agree with Rachel. I see the point. Not only is Kat a potential vote against you, but one of your allies. It's a numbers game. But that ability to see down the road, to actually see what it's like when people start going to jury, to have experienced that, that's one thing that really ups Rachel's game in comparison to the other players. That and the fact that she's actually playing it. Honestly, these house guests need to go back to talking in the bathroom and the storage room because Ashley and Lauren have another little game chat in the bunk bedroom. Ava's up there sleeping on a top bunk, and they're talking about getting her out instead of Kat. They walk away, and it turns out Ava wasn't sleeping. She's awake now. It's the first time she listened to a whole game conversation about her. It was kind of weird. Like, at least check the beds. It's not like you even had to look under the bed for this one. Or Kelly. I'm going to say the club car room, not a great place for conversations. And pretty much as soon as Lauren finishes the conversation with Ashley and walks out of the room, it dawns on her. This is where Ava likes to take little nappy naps. So she turns right back around and looks in. Oh, yeah, sure enough. Ava's up there. She's sleeping. She's pretending to. Oh, gosh. She better go talk to Vince. Maybe it's just me, but I can't wrap my head around how Lauren thinks about voting. She tells Ashley that she doesn't want to be on the wrong side of the vote, even if she has to vote for Kat, which who cares? People know you're friends with the Kat. You think you're gaining an ally all of a sudden by voting with the house, or you're keeping a target off your back? Like, I don't get it. People know where you stand. They know what you want to do. It just shows that you're a weak player and that you can't make your own decisions. So then when she's upstairs talking to Vinny, she's saying if there's a tiebreaker, you might need to keep Ava. Because Ava just overheard this whole conversation. And Vinny's going, oh yeah, I don't want Ava to target you, Lauren. So I might need to keep her. What? Like, that doesn't make her unhear the conversation just because she stays. If anything, she doesn't know how those votes split up. Ashley and Lauren as 2 of the votes against her. So I don't know how Vinny keeping Ava repairs that relationship with Lauren. Makes Vinny look good. What am I missing? Kat decides to bring Rachel an olive branch. Kind of. I mean, it might be like dipped in mud, but it's $750,000. Let's put the Riley thing aside. And it's just Riley anyway. Rachel, hey, I woke up and I just wanted to talk to you today. You know what? Let's not let this Riley thing get in between us. As much as I love him and as much as he's the only person I could trust in this house. And then she starts crying. Of course, the cry game. Surprisingly, Rachel is not annoyed with the crying. I was just thinking, are you serious? Like, let your words speak for yourself. Use your tears. But Rachel think she could trust Kat potentially and bring her over to her side more so than she could bring Kelly. And I have to say, Kat was pretty convincing, but I don't know that Rachel really could trust her. I just think Kat played a good game there. So the BB Blockbuster is this board with a little red pearl, and you have to roll it around a maze and let it hit the white targets, and then it just like falls into the hole when it should. And whoever does it first wins. Congratulations, champion of the BB Blockbuster, Kelly. Kelly wins it. So now we've got Ava up against Catherine. And please, universe, let Ava stay. Do not get rid of my girl. If Vinny's HOH gets rid of Ava, that would actually be a huge move. But this is the scaredest I've been during a live eviction. I feel like Ava can come out with the vote. As far as the speeches, Kat's speech at first starts out a little rough. She points out how she was close in the game to beating Kelly, the like Blockbuster champion, which you don't really want to be with somebody that's good at the Blockbuster on eviction night. But then she goes and flips it around and she goes, if you're up against Ava, you're in the same boat I am. Everyone loves her and you're probably the one going home, which that's true too. So on one hand, you have Kat who might win the Big Brother Blockbuster, didn't do it this week. Or you have Ava who right now looks like a guaranteed vote against you. Good argument, Kat. I mean, if I wasn't convinced that the house had already made up their minds, that might have worked. The only consideration that maybe you're not considering is jury. If Ava has a good relationship with you, you want her in jury. And you don't have a good relationship with everybody in the house. So everybody is going to be thinking, oh, Ava is a vote for me, even though obviously she can only vote for one person. But with you, there's going to be people in the house that know it's not going to come down to them in the votes. Like Rachel, even though you're not mad about Riley, she is probably certain that she's not getting your vote if you're in jury. And Ava's speech was classic Ava. Thanks, Mom, Dad, for making me born. Kat, you're tough as nails and awesome. House guest, if you want to keep me, YOLO. I mean, it was short, sweet, wasn't overly emotional. I feel like she's probably confident that she's staying right now. By a vote of 7-1, Catherine is evicted from the Big Brother house. She's heading back to Colombia. She'll be over there by Mama C. Mama C is feeling a little bit sick today, but when she gets better, we need to send her out and about Colombia, see if she can find Catherine at a fine dining establishment. It was really fun to watch her play. She said, go Cox, when Will was talking about the Gamecocks. So I did have a soft spot in my heart for Catherine. I don't know. Now she can go be with Riley. Maybe we can watch that play out on social media. That could be fun. One thing I can say is that Lauren voted for Kat, for her friend. So at the end of the day, she didn't go at the house. She gave her friend that vote. And I don't think that was a mistake. I'm also wondering how seriously Catherine is taking this judges alliance that Julie revealed was just formed a few weeks ago. As fast as things turn in that house, I'd be like, okay, well, he'll be gone next week. She seemed to be comforted by the fact that she could go hang out with Riley now. So him falling first maybe has softened this blow. She said that was the one bright side in her leaving the house. But Kat, I really enjoyed her game. I really like Kat. She reminds me of Kate Hudson, little Kate Hudson lookalike. Welcome back home to South Carolina. Guess we'll see you here soon. All right, channel surfers. Well, that is it for Big Brother Eviction Night, episode 24. Thank you for tuning in. Dee was tired. Amacy is sick. And I'm just here hanging out with y'all, watching some Big Brother. We'll be back on Sunday for more Big Brother. Tuesday with 90 Day Hunt for Love, part 2 of the tell-all. Oh, part 1 was so good. Wednesday and Thursday, Big Brother again. So the final episode of Big Brother, it looks like it's going to be September 28th, which is also the same day as Sister Wives airs. So we will be covering the last episode of Big Brother and going right into Sister Wives. There is just so much exciting stuff going on in September. Dee and I were looking at the schedules today. Hunt for Love, it's going to be over after this week, but 90 Day the other way is coming out. And out of my group of friends, that is definitely the favorite. So we're leaning towards that. Tia's never seen Seeking Sister Wives before, but I sent her the clip with Garrick talking about how the Holy Spirit entering you is a sexual thing. And it's so stupid that she loves it. It's great. So that's a possibility. And what will definitely happen is the beginning of October, when that Love is Blind drops, I'm going to be all over that show. I love Love is Blind. Love it. I think it's my favorite show on reality TV. So just a little sneak peek into where we're headed. Sister Wives, probably 90 Day. Absolutely. Love is Blind. I'm just really excited about this lineup. We'll see you next week. Good night, Channel Surfers. Let's ride.